Today, I am going to teach you how to build a better relationship with your muses, the form of your inspiration, using the practice of gratitude. We know most of the time muses from Greek mythology rewarding the artist for the inspire, the inspiration, the breath of life. And when the artist was known to not adorn and reward the muses for the inspiration, for the sculpture or the painting or the work of art or the poetry, the muses get really bitter and they go elsewhere and offer another artist their gifts and leave the original artist who did not demonstrate their gifts of gratitude or gifts of adornment. They leave that artist empty with nothing to be able to give moving forward. And so what would often happen is the artist would show the muses their gratitude, whether it's with gifts or adornment or clay pots or jewelry. Now, how do you give a muse something that might not be a real human being a gift? Well, I don't know any muse that does not enjoy gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation. And many of us think of the muses as, oh, well, they're for creative people, they're for the poets and the artists. But creativity is nothing more than finding solutions. And so if we want to live a life on our terms, all we need to be able to do is go, I'm here, I want to go there, what's the solution to get there? And the definition of creativity is simply finding solutions using our own points of view and our own life experience. And if you don't know what I mean by the muses, if you're confused by what are the muses when I say that, it's that which gives inspiration, inspire, to breathe life into. You might think that comes from external forces, divine forces. Maybe it's a specific person that acts as your muse, but they don't know they're your muse. They are your driving force. Maybe it is from a cosmic energy. It doesn't matter what you believe the muses to be, as long as you believe that your inspire, your breath of life, your being breathed into, comes from somewhere, even if it's internal, and that we can offer gratitude to it. So, yeah, okay, we could say, hey, muses, thank you for the solution of me finding the partner that's in my life and giving me the strength to do that. Thank you, muses, for giving me the creativity to write that email to my colleagues. And that is important, to offer gratitude for what has been given to us by our muses. But here's the twist. Here's the secret. Here's how to accelerate that relationship with the muses. Pay the gratitude in advance. Demonstrate your gratitude for the future. And here's how you do it. State your gratitude for that thing in the future. Speak in present tense. And allow yourselves the permission to feel that it's already happened. So I'm going to give you an example. Muses, I am so grateful that you brought me over 1 million viewers of this video to absorb this content. And now I'm imagining the emails I'd be getting, the comments I'd be replying to, even the haters going, this is BS. And this is an exercise. It's a practice. It's getting us honed into our gratitude muscles and utilizing them with the muses, utilizing our gratitude with that which gives us inspiration, and utilizing it for where we want to go. Because gratitude only exists in the present. We can't state our gratitude in the past, and we can't state our gratitude in the present, in the future. We can only state our gratitude in the present. And so as we tell our mind what to focus on, our minds will go, hey, muses, what's the creativity I need to get there? What's the creativity I need to find an answer to that solution? Because if we focus on, I don't have the money, I don't have the partner, I don't have the stores near me, I don't have this and that, our brains are going to go, hey, the muses are going to go, hey, you're not grateful for what we've given you. We're going to go over there to that person. And they got a pool anyways, and we like pools. And it's not about having a pool. This is an exercise in a good faith payment in advance to the muses. Now, here's the thing. There's a lot of talk out there about the law of abundance, and I am a huge fan of the law of abundance. But the one part of the law that a lot of people I don't hear speaking about is you still have to do the work. The muses are going to say, here's the inspiration, go do the work. The muses don't go, here it is, go figure it out. Or here it is, we'll figure it out for you. No, the muses are going to give you the inspiration for it. And so you can utilize this, by the way, with, I don't have the health or physical stamina I want. You can have it of, I don't have the money I want. I don't have the romance. I don't have the partnership. I don't have the friendships. I don't have the family I want. And so we can ask our muses for gratitude. We can offer our muses gratitude for the future. I'm grateful for the financial freedom. I'm grateful for the physical stamina that you've found for me. I'm grateful for the partner you found in my life. Now, here's the thing. You can't reward the muses in advance and tell them exactly what you want, because the muses might show up in a different way. And if you're like, I expect the car I want to be red, the muses might keep giving you a yellow car and be like, that's the car to get you to the red car. So pay attention to what the muses are putting in front of you, and that's what you play with, because we have to be able to adapt with the muses. So here's what to do. I want you to focus on something where you've been currently saying, I don't have it, focusing on the lack in your life. But a place where you're willing to do the work. And I want you to be able to, A, state gratitude in present tense for your muses offering you the solutions. And then taking the time to think about what that looks like, what that feels like. So I'm going to do it myself. So one thing I don't have, and I'm constantly being like, oh, I don't have it yet, is I really want a cabin in the woods. Like, I really want a cabin in the woods. And I keep going like, oh, I don't have it yet. What if I never have it, right? And the muses are going to look at me every time I do that, every time I do that, and go, oh, you're ungrateful for the cabin we haven't given you yet. Forget you. We're going to go over there. They have a nice candy jar. Again, it's not about the candy jar. So here's my experience of it. Muses, I am so grateful for the cabin you have found for Lauren and me, where we can live in the woods on weekends. And now I'm picturing Lauren and me sitting outside having some tea. She's reading, I'm having tea. Thank you, muses, for that solution. Now that's the practice. Look, gratitude is a focus on the present. And when we tell our minds and our muses what we are grateful for, something we want, and they go, oh, you're grateful? And I haven't even given it to you yet? Okay, let's go. Let's play with this. It's preventing them from saying, oh, you're not grateful? So if you'd like to focus on what you want and state it in the present, the muses will go, wow, you're really grateful for this. And when we choose where our focus goes, internally, externally, to the muses, to source energy, that's how we live a life on our terms, when we focus on where we want to go, not what we don't have. And that will lead us to a life on our terms.